Apparently there's a problem with Mortis. News from the pits. Where have they gone? Rob, what's happening? Not looking so cool, calm and collected just at the moment.
Right,
what's going on?
In that fight, that was a bit of a heavy damage one. We got the axe stuck into Crusader and then we got rammed by one of the house robots. So the whole lot twisted and we split the end of the tube. That's been welded up now. And then we've got more problems with the axe mech. It worked, but it broke itself in the process. So we're modifying it, so hopefully that shouldn't happen again. And we're going to put all that together. And I've got some sandwiches.
And then you'll be calm. And wipe the sweat and grease off your face.
Sweating like a pig.
OK, it's time for another break from the main competition. Now, when Mrs. Pavarotti gave birth to Luciano, she thought she had it tough. But even she didn't have to do as much pushing as the robots in our sumo basho. So let the trials begin!
The great test of endurance. You have to stay on the arena floor as Shunt pushes out at you. Giotto only managed 3.95 seconds, but have a look at the other end of our leaderboard. Onslaught 17.31 seconds as we welcome Smidsy. SMIDSY stands for Sorry Mate, I Didn't See You, a team formed over the internet. Member from Kent, Sussex and Yorkshire. 4 go-kart wheels driven by 2 motors will try and gain traction on the arena floor. Shunt, a bulldozer with a rear-mounted scoop. Fearsome axe.
Roboteers, stand by.
Like Reed, Robin Bennett, Andy Pugh,
3,
Smidsy.
2, 1, activate.
Time along with the boys from Smidsy. That's a great technique. Going to the side of Shunt, backing away. This is a very, very good sumo basho run here by Smidsy. To the arena centre, eventually went off. But that's a very creditable run. Good early tactic here, going to the side of Shunt, avoiding problems. Eventually spun off, but the clock had just ticked over 14 seconds. That's a good run. Here come our next furry-eared competitors. Keith Williams, sister Julie Ann, boyfriend George Reed, Caterkiller from Addleston in Surrey. Now, significantly, for Sumo Basho, Caterkiller has rubber tracks with aluminium pads for extra traction, weighs 80 kilos. To go up against Shunt, who moves 4.5 metres per second.
Stand by.
Shunt can drag a fully loaded
2,
Land Rover.
1, activate.
Don't go broadside to Shunt. Don't go broadside. Steady, push backwards, dodging on this side of the arena. Oh, the writing's on the wall. In comes Shunt, and down they go. Again over 14 seconds.
We lasted longer than 4 seconds.
Smiles in the cabin. But once you're in that position, whoops, over you go. Perilously tottering, teetering, toppling. So let's have a look how they got on. Smidsy moves second, 14.11 seconds. Caterkiller third, 14.03. Still to come, 8 more robots in Sumo Basho.
The Sumo Basho really hotting up now, and there'll be more next time. But right now, it's back to the wars.
They were seeded to make the Heat D final. They've made it. Mortis seeded 23, Steg 2 seeded 7. They'd start as my favourites here. Mortis, too unpredictable. Mortis first disposed of Mazekari on a judge's decision, going through with iron ore. Too much damage sustained by Mazekari in the end, the judges thought. Then Crusader 2. Slammed by the great axe, but is that working properly? The house robots came in to finish off the crusade. Meanwhile, Steg 2 were disposing of Cronos into the pit. Then it was iron ore. Flipping fantastic. That contest. A hop, skip and a jump. They thought it was all over. It was then.
Get that camera out of there, that's secret.
Nothing secret here at Robotwars at this time of day, I tell you. We've seen it all, you've shared tools.
Yeah.
And you're convinced you'll make it.
Yeah. I'm happy we'll be there.
And with Steg 2 as a competitor?
Don't know, I've never seen the robot working yet, so... no, sorry, we've been busy fixing this.
Oh dear, well that doesn't sound in very good stead tactically, does it?
We seem to have been pretty good at developing tactics as we go along. So.
That's one way of doing it, isn't it? I'm happy to tell you guys that Mortis might not even make it into the arena. They're still banging around trying to fix their axe. Now, are you keen to fight them?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
Looking at the state of it, we're not really keen on fighting anybody at the moment, but...
Are you going to hold up? Now, the bulletproof casing is not looking particularly robot-proof.
Yeah, we didn't say it was robot-proof.
Roboteers, stand by.
Which is the fitter robot here to survive the heat final?
Activate.
Mortis immediately on the attack. Have they got any weapons, though? Steg 2. What is the durability of that bulletproof case? Dear oh dear. Mortis just off the arena wall on the attack, but it's not moving smoothly, is it, Mortis? Is there something wrong with the control? More than just the fact that it's hung over Rob Knight's shoulders. It's a strange one, isn't it? Rather tentative here. Oh, there goes that mighty, powerful pneumatic whip weapon. CO2 powered, as we've said before. There's Killalot coming out. Now the Mortis lifting arm is raised on high and could well be jammed up there. We haven't seen the axe either. Mortis has no weapons, it seems. Steg 2 has very little manoeuvrability. They have limped their way into the heat final. There goes the axe now. They were simply holding it back, Mortis, were they? Did they suck Steg 2 into a false sense of security? Can they retrieve the axe and bring it down? Steg 2! There goes the big flipper. Hoist still off there. You Mortis boys. Hoisted by their own petard, perhaps. Crunching onto the arena floor. The arm spindly and out of action, just flopping lazily and inactive there. And Mortis once again have bitten off more than they can chew here. In the pit, say the audience. I will give them immense credit, Rob Knight, Arthur Chilcott, Paul Ford and Newport for coming back again. Robot Wars ever present. And they deserve our applause for that. But it's going to be more disappointment for the Nottinghamshire and Cambridge team. Not a lot to talk about. For Mortis, Steg 2 have won the heat.
Well, another shock. What a turner for the books. Mortis go out. Steg 2 go through. Come on, lads. What is it with you guys? It always seems to go out. Why?
I was unlucky when it landed upside down. We didn't have the things were in the wrong place, so we just couldn't get back over.
So the self-righting arm was out of position?
It's already up.
Yeah. You seemed to be immobilised before you got pushed into the pit. What was that? Or was the motor still running?
No, when we're upside down, there's nothing we can do with the lifter at the back.
You going to try again, lads?
Not with this one.
You're going to build a new robot? Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see that, because that's probably one of the most expensive robots, isn't it, to build?
Yeah, next one's not going to be.
It's not. You're going to be a cheaper robot.
It's been through 4 wars, this robot.
Less technology and more grit.
More technology.
More technology. Well, you were saying to me over lunch that, like, technology doesn't always pay off because things can keep breaking down.
Well, it takes too long to get good at it, but we've learned a lot of lessons from doing this one.
Yeah.
And,
never mind, lads, eh? I'll see you again next year. Cheers, guys. Let's hear it for Mortis. Come on! Well, I didn't think its axe was going to do much damage to you, because you've been hit by bigger axes than that, haven't you?
Yeah, we certainly have.
And, what did you think when you were coming up against another seed, and they are a good robot? Were you nervous? Do you think it was going to be curtains, or were you confident?
Just suck it and see how it went.
Yeah. I mean, did you expect to get this far, though? It's not bad in the series semi-finals now, lads.
Yeah. I mean, to start with, you know, for my first fight, I didn't think we were going to get very far, because we sustained so much damage that things were just going pants, really. I mean, it was just... But, you know, it's crept back, and, you know, the belt and braces engineering has held out.
Good luck in the series semi-finals. A round of applause for Steg 2! Well, we had hundreds of robots banging on the doors, but only the best get on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Robot Wars returns to BBC Two in a fortnight. They're grooving into the weekend now on BBC One. Spice Girls, Texas and All Saints are all top of the pops.